y'all come out and support. This is ex Gusto, where Gusto used to be. It's now Tantra nightclub. Okay. Y'all did see the activation going on at Flip Flop. They had a whole activation outside. So ya tú sabes, mi gente. Nos vemos en Tantra. Ew. Oh, and they're gonna have like nasty music, like dembow and all this good stuff. So, apparently it's about to get nasty. No, not just house. They're gonna have some more stuff going on. So get ready, y'all. Get ready. All right, you all. The ladies are back. You already know. Friends to the show. We got my girl Steph and we got my girl Steph. Okay. The easiest introductions ever. Trust and believe. Okay, but the ladies are Bong Simang ainda.
Bong Simang, Miss King Kong.
Ooh! They need.
Bagus to say.
I love it.
They need rappers like me.
They need reporters like me.
Let's get you in the studio, okay?
Girl, let's get us in the stew. Please. Okay. She got some bars to lay down. No, I'm just playing. Okay. No, ladies, welcome back. Sigur. Excited about this trial. It's been a lot. A lot going on with did he do it? He did.
Did he not?
He did. He definitely and did. Okay. So y'all, steering the conversation today is mainly going to be Steph. Of course, we're all going to be giving our commentary on this, but Steph will be the main one leading this conversation today. So, Steph, buenas.
Let's say the organized stuff.
Yeah.
We have organized stuff and we have messy stuff.
Clock it.
Así no soy Eric and the King. Organized stuff and then
Shing.
messy stuff.
Shing. I agree with that.
I mean, I delivered it today at 5, so but okay, I'll take it.
Hey, listen, at least you delivered it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's jump right on into it. ¿Qué está pasando, Steph? Give us the update. It is week 5.
So so it's week 5 of the Diddy trial. We've had so far. We were saying stuff. We had we had Capricorn, Clark.
Oh, okay. Después the Capricorn was the... Oh, no. Después the Capricorn, tabata guy ko atrás no hotel, no sa papi say si Mang
A Garcia guy, right?
Garcia, And then después being a stylist girl. What's her name again? Kutame tata amiga di
It's
Cassie. I forgot her name.
a difficult last name like
C.
something like that. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
And then after her came, I think
Mia, and then
No,
Mia was before.
Yeah.
See.
Mia was
Okay, yeah.
before.
Mia was before, and then of course the internet sensation of the week, the King ta Jane Doe,
The Jane Doe.
which
kusut ku eta se foi paridia la it was long.
Yeah.
Eta ela quedou paridia inana.
May 3
So
dias, to? Que ela testified?
see.
Para mim, com cross-examination.
Yes, she had a lot to say. Antona
Yeah.
llamando e Cassie 2.0 for a reason. So esta história hopi similar.
so you see the pattern.
Yes.
There's a pattern. Definitely
It's
a
esta
pattern.
basicamente the exact same story. Tu coisas que
Yeah.
passa com Cassie.
Swindle for the first year. And después they say it's boom. Let's jump in.
Yeah.
It starts with the watching the porn, and then it's like, hey, I can make this happen today.
Today, right
And
now.
then let me call somebody to come in. Let me call
Like,
the other person to come in.
yeah.
And I seen that. It's just
And also while they're on drugs, after he keeps pushing ecstasy on them,
Yeah.
that's when he offers them for the main part. So something just to keep in mind, people. Something to keep in mind. Okay, Steph, continue.
Yes. So,
Oh wait, first of all,
Yeah.
we gotta cheers, y'all.
see, hey, no sa haya ba?
Cheers. Finally.
No
Okay.
se puede abrir butter.
Yes, guys, sorry, no what can I say. Pero guys, cheers, clink, clink, clink. Today's also a funeral, pero also a celebration.
We're not celebrating Diddy, by the way.
We not. Okay,
No,
we
we're
not.
celebrating him going to jail very
Amen.
soon. That's what I'm celebrating.
Amen.
Okay. I
Yes.
hope he goes to jail. Oh my God, can you imagine?
I can. I
Ainda
can.
tem possibility. Não
I
sei qual
can.
possibility, but tem possibility.
There's a lot. So let's,
Yeah, I think it really fallen.
it's politics. It's the game of politics. It don't matter right or wrong no more.
Yeah.
Okay, Steph, sorry. No yes, no yes.
Okay. So yeah. So yeah, we just said it's trial week 5, and there's a Jane Doe that a lot of people have been speculating that they think they know who it is.
Yes, and I saw like so the judge actually gave a ruling on anybody that speaks on or gives out her name will be banned from the courtroom because you're messing up the trial. You're getting the things messy. So a lot of the content creators that are making content are also trying not to give away the name, even though everybody can clearly speculate and guess who it is.
Parece na nga straf persona.
They did.
Ding, você ela começa a dar clues of some sort.
Yeah,
Nang no asa que permanently para na straf para mane 24 horas falga assim na. Para first of all throw him out or her, menos sa. Na lagay drenta back. Pero ami eigenlijk minota bata saco si bota Jane Doe boca nang purwak bokara. Ama kira ko bota somehow tapa, escondi, falo ko na no pura wagwa, paseri. Hope yan sa akin mo tayo ora.
That's a question that they've been raising in the court. Is like, how do you want the person testifying to stay anonymous, but then everybody in the court is seeing who they are.
See.
So people was asking about like, don't you do it like
Isn't
behind?
that defeating the
Yes,
the
it's
purpose?
defeating the purpose because how the person is going to remain incognito if you're literally seeing who it is.
Yeah, so I think it has to do with partially for outside the court. So I don't think it all the way applies for inside the court. Inside the court, again, the jury needs to be able to look at this person in the face and see like what mannerisms they're picking up on. Like, hey, is she twitching? Like, so somebody was talking about, oh yeah, she kept playing with something in her hand. So all of these mannerisms, maybe things that maybe other people use to make their judgment, like,
yeah, so body language,
that was sketchy, or
language.
Like, look how they flinch when they said this thing. So
yeah.
I think in order to get like, and because the case is so serious, I think they need all the factors to fall in place. So I think that could be a possibility as to why they would have her like, hey, you know what? For the outside public, we'll keep your identity private, but what betref inside here, this is what needs to happen. And the judge also gave a ruling like, hey, you that have the ability to come in here, nothing out there, because remember they can't nana po sa portrait, even though the sketchers, they make their sketches, pero no face. So te but the stories are definitely giving, we know who it is.
See, más detail mo escucha mi I think we know who it is.
I think I knew from the first day because first of all, I connect the dots when I was reading what the person was testifying. She was from Miami. I was like, okay. And then I remember, hey, but wait a minute. What about, can I say the name? Because it doesn't apply to here in Aruba, right?
I mean,
it doesn't apply.
Yeah,
so.
It is what it is. Like, yeah.
I mean, the internet is speculating.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, allegedly, who they think it is Daphne Joy, which is 50 Cent's baby mama.
He reacted to? React na algo?
Yeah, he reacted to something, and also I connected the dots, and it makes sense because of what she said previous to the trial, and then I was like, it sounds like this is her. So yeah, it's her. So there, so I read on the internet this when you file what do you call that?
A lawsuit?
Not a lawsuit, but like when they put what the person testifies with investigators.
Yeah. Like a report.
So when you file, the court has those filings that we see, and she had testified against him, or not against him, but really telling her part of the story, and it kind of clicked with what was said in court, and also where the person comes from, because she lives in Miami.
And she also said that Diddy knows her baby daddy and she hates him. Like, they have feud.
Sí, Kuderi no tabong ku a baby daddy, pero he didn't care. Just a baby daddy didn't care kung nang dos tabata ko otro.
And she was a leirata too because she said it was her friend man. Like, girl, you don't have no shame. This could have never happened to you if it wasn't so fast. You're too hot.
Yes, you stick to the girl code. Like, come on, you're going to date somebody that was your friend, man.
And flirt with him that didn't meet.
Yeah.
But in the boat.
Basta amin no tahaya Misako, she's still a victim, pero mi no tahaya she's the best example.
Like a good witness.
But see, she's not the best witness. So, por ejemplo, un vorbel taku ainda parece que o Diddy sua placa ainda tá pagando sua rent.
Correcto.
E Diddy
And
sua
her,
placa ainda
her,
tá
her
pagando
lawyers.
su lawyer. So, inang minutahan siya po mostrar muito bom. Iban eh.
But
Well, I
she
have a
also
little-
came from the
little note
most
on that.
recent relationship with him as well. So
Ito di aya pasado this.
yeah, so they were still
me.
connected. They were still connected.
Yeah.
So
So a little.
Go
on
ahead,
that,
sorry.
So like she dated Diddy for 3 years
mm-hmm.
up until his arrest in September 2024. So that's like very recent.
Yeah,
Not,
so
ev-
she
not
was
even
current.
a year. Not even a year ago.
And remember, for all of the abuse that she endured, she also testified that Diddy kept saying like, "Give me a price, give me a price, give me a price." Like she was like, "I don't want nothing from you. I'm just hurt by what you made me do. This how you made me feel like kuba pone mi asiture kos nangki. Ita gewoon hurt die say this ino kya saying DJ. Pero Diddy kita pressure like do na mo price, do na mo price. And the chick me, okay, fine.
10K.
Here's 10K and to paga mi huur. Like, asi na mahal bo kaya price,
Well,
pero
actually, it came out in court. I have a point from that. She initially demanded 100K per year to move on from her resentment.
Oh.
And
Well-
they agreed to a lump sum of 450.
450,000?
Yeah, for her resentment.
that was after he pressured her.
Yeah, because they say he don't want to lose ends.
Oh.
So that's the reason he Ankila pressures them into like, so he wants them to give to have on proof. Could they're like, okay, fine, pay me this. So now it can seems like, okay, I paid you for your service
See.
type ish.
Sí.
So he's running off of, okay, let me just do it this way. Pero he's forgetting they also have the text from before that from them telling you, no, the call's coming in. They don't
Yeah,
want nothing. So
because this was actually extracted from one of Diddy's phones. This whole conversation that they
exactly.
had. But then this comes down to the point that they can prove in court that there was bribery.
For sure.
Because you're engaging in, like we say, a illegal activity or criminal activity, and then you paying off people so that to shut them out and not speak on it.
RICO charges. Like, this is them. It's clear. It's clear as day. Okay, man. I don't see him not getting out, but
I think Diddy looking that.
he is looking
Very.
extremely
Ama
dark.
bisa, the only way out asi etrese gente hope mas powerful kunele, abaw junto con ele. If he brings some big people down with him, ku nando bisa basa. I mean, I can't go down, so like bye. Apparently por tata he has been filming, the freak offs.
Correcto.
So si dati yung hende robes idea ng anto.
Si Tatating?
Esta cuestión de quién.
How much of
King.
them don't even know that they were recorded because he
King.
loves hidden
Kwadi na,
cameras.
anto si tati yung hende
Sa
suficientemente
kwadi na.
powerful idea ng ku si esa que sale foi por ruin e persona aqui. Dan é reportando por um certo deal.
Okay, so my theory on this is I don't think that is I was thinking like that as well. Pero if the government seized all of his assets and they're also dirty, mas sigur they scan these things and then okay, wow, delete saki. No,
Nada de
keep
eso
those
vai
for them
salir.
entertainers. Like keep the rappers and the entertainers on. That's okay. Pero these can't see the
Será
light
nada
of day.
sali.
Destroy.
Não tá lawyer
I
asali.
I believe they'll probably do
no,
that.
I
Like,
highly believe that. I highly believe that.
so
And
there's
they're,
people on tapes, pero
they're going to throw he under the bus.
Nan-
Nanta bay
100%
kiss
He
is
catch
unang
the
kunang
heat.
tabay saka.
Yeah, and then the ones that can't come out to see the light out there, the whole thing, they're going to keep it.
See, was in the beginning, taba tating lawyer ko tata dunando a press conference di kada biya ko tating lawsuit asali tating un lawyer kami ito ba handle tour like shengi 30 pico nang ela bisa kuting hope number nang nos conhecer ko ainda não asali na clá ko algum dia nos lá para escutar para ainda não makabisa nada. So that's the list. Ko nanta
the
ba kiss di jamani ba bisanta ba kiss di kwati sonang ko parsali.
Because they were saying, like, going back on that point, they were saying, there's the whole Elon Musk and Trump feud. Because all of a sudden, they ain't buddies no more.
The girls are fighting.
And they're fighting.
I feel like it's a distraction.
and
Pero
they're throwing each other under the bus.
Can be.
It can, because nowadays, you never know.
these people are stunts of
Listen,
marketing. Elon, Trump.
I
Stop.
really believe my Bujubanda when he said we live in an upside down world. Everything was bad is good, and everything was good is bad. But anyway, so he was saying like that's the reason why we don't see
Epstein list.
Epstein list because probably Trump on it, and you
Not
know
probably, he on it.
he on it. We all know
He was
And
there.
among other people. Them too, Bill Clinton. They say too. But you know, I could believe.
Been a freak.
Yeah. Yeah. I could believe it. I could believe it. that-
100%.
And then when you try to correlate it with what's happening with Diddy case, I really believe that there's a lot of people that I think we will be shocked that they're on
for
the list.
sure.
I'm
And
kind
our-
of scared.
And our childhood, like
Everything.
is gonna be shot.
No, e acaba tudo aí tem
All
algo
the
de my
Nickelodeon
childhood
kids,
sali.
like,
They are ruining my childhood year by year.
Yeah.
Forever.
Cada vez está ruining completamente de
That's why
quando
they
está sali fo.
say never meet your celebrities, like
No.
they say, because it has come out to be
Disappoint you.
disappoint you.
Never
so
meet your heroes.
No, so no idolatranan, just no.
Damn, I don't want to meet. Then I can't see Rihanna or Nicki.
Imaginava mo to pendo, mas assim mani.
I was like,
É d'álbum.
come here, girl. Come here.
É d'álbum side eye, mani.
No, but you know, if it's one person we
She
can
down
say,
to earth. She down to earth.
is Riri.
Yeah. She's very down to earth.
Yeah, especially with her fans.
So,
Gotta
shout out to
love
Bad
her,
Girl. Shout out to
yeah.
Bad Girl.
Gotta love our
A
Caribbean
boquete de
girls.
um mal dia, de coi que da maneira, de um boa
Me no know what, but so
passar,
Wendy
mani.
Williams did me bad too. And you know I adore her. Kim, man, it is what it is.
Como que man?
Wendy Williams did you back?
Oh, she treated me so horrible. I used to work at the Ritz. And she came with her husband, that back then her
Di
kid.
ko nunca pa contar me com
Oh my God, Me
You did?
Yes. Oh my God, this ikasa apuntra mi una na po bay come. So I was like, oh my God, ela apuntra mi si tempo na mi tata bellman. Like girl, ela apuntra mi si kung kasa tu ata. So I was like, ita bong, like you know, like cute, pasapa lunch, whatever, pap. All right, kaya bong. So como bellman, sempre kung guest being back, but sempre punta na, hey, kung ita ta, como pasa? Kaya man na being back, I'm like, hi, Mr. Hunter, how was kasa tua? Ito man, oh, it was great, and think. When the asali karambay came in, don't talk to him. Keep walking. Keep walking.
Really? What? Nunca, I
said
swear.
this. Pero
This be shaved. In
her defense, I am a Wendy Williams fan. Kamani Misako, she does not like her fans to come up to her in public.
Si,
She
si,
always
si.
says this. She's like, you see me in public, don't come up to me, don't talk to me. Like,
I mean, at least she's honest.
she's
about
very
it.
honest. That's why I love her.
Yeah,
She's
kaya may yabo sa kaba ko.
I already knew. Kim, I was like, yeah, that's my queen. Keep it pushing, baby. Enjoy Aruba.
That's okay, don't talk to me.
That's okay. Like, I'll watch you later.
See, yeah, celebrities ang tahindo tama.
They are, so I respect it.
Nano mister interact with the outside world. Like, they don't have to.
Pedestrians.
But
Like,
regulars.
Yeah.
no. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I mean,
Nos como regular people don't even want to deal with people all the time. So.
Yeah.
Imagine
So
lang kung
imagine,
deal ko yung
yeah,
tour
on
dia.
a regular 24/7.
Oh,
I
amin
get
wala
it.
pa pa yung hindi. Never mind.
Yeah.
Security. Julius, that's why Beyonce don't talk to us.
Hey! Un tempo kami, tigara Taylor Swift sun ko abisa ko, e nota saka patrat ko su fans, so for the longest time, nang tapos keda harass paso ba ko na no pokere ko, like, talk to us, pero ito man no, ito hindi unsafe. Obviously, kos na nga yigi paso ko
She had
celebrities.
stalkers. She had stalkers.
Eting
Yeah.
stalkers, e kos na yigi paso ko celebrities di cerca, des amin na suluga, amin no sa king bota. So, minot yung obligasyon di saka patrat kubo, papi
No.
kubo, eigenlijk. Anyways,
Eigenlijk
I take
Okay,
it back.
guys, wait. We have to take a quick little break real quick so we can come back, okay?
Okay.
Shan, darling, saludos. Jade Kimen, hey, tanta. Kwa bay, meneer. Basta temos em wagbo. Okay, fair saludos pa botambe. Bang pa bye, y'all. We're going to take a very quick little break, and we come in right back, so don't go nowhere.
X 102.7.
Tune in every Saturday from 12 to 2 with Jeff Maduro for Euro Pulse right here on XFM Aruba. Tomorrow morning, get up. And listen to the Wake Up Crew
It's the bomb, yo.
on X 102.7.
My favorite station.
XFM y DJ Jamie presentan Ritmo.
El programa más caliente en la isla de Aruba, sin discusión. Ritmo, your life, your music.
Tune in to DJ Jamie's Ritmo Show every Friday from 8 to 11 p.m. every Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. Switch it. Fridays and Saturdays only on XFM 102.7. The number one program of the weekend. Ritmo, your life, your music. Here, you'll hear the best music selection of the entire planet and the best mixes with local and international DJs. This is Ritmo with DJ Jamie on XFM.
Bring that back. I select, I'll bring that back.
Back-to-back hits all day while you work.
Bring that back.
All right. We back, and we better than ever. Let's jump right on into it. Steph, keep it going. What's T?
Okay, so yeah. So the Jane Doe took the stand today. I think it was her cross-examination. This is her fourth day. So the key allegations, I want to dive into that. Coerced freak-off or hotel nights, as they used to call it. So Jane described drug-fueled marathon group SEX sessions with with male escorts while Combs watched. She said these sessions were often initiated after a violent incident. You can see like that kind of correlates back to what Cassie Ventura was
It's
saying.
the same thing.
Violence and threats. She recounted a chilling assault on June 18, 2024, in which Combs allegedly choked, kicked, and punched her for hours. Afterwards, he forced her to take ecstasy and partake in a freak-off. Then we have drug use to coerce compliance. Jane testified that she was given ecstasy and other substances to dull her resistance during these orchestrated encounters. And then emotional and financial pressure. She explained that Combs used control over her living situation and financial support to manipulate her participation and silence her. So that comes back to the statement that she said that he. So I don't know if you guys read it, that it started with the Turks and Caicos vacation. That they had the first day, it took 5 days.
Correct.
And I think they ended up somewhere in Turks and Caicos, and she was like, yeah, I think she was telling him that she's going through, some financial struggles and whatnot. And he gave her like $10,000, like a lump sum. Like, here's for the gigs that you couldn't take while you were on these dates with me. So it starts like little by little, like I don't know if it's the correct word to say, like love bombing.
That's what
That's
they're
what
calling
it
it.
is.
Love bombing.
So he starts with that
Sí.
to get the person like
To get them loose.
the trust, to get the trust, and then he does go.
And he always tackles clearly, as we can see, girls with already fame. So
But also weak mind.
no, they are, because they want something. He knows that these girls are on the hustle. They're hustling for their money. Cassie was already famous. She had hit songs already out. So that's when he tackled her. Young Miami, she came from one of the biggest girl groups from the City Girls. She already was popping. This girl, she also mentioned to him that, she has OnlyFans that's actually working good for her. And she's, she's doing her own content by herself. Pero she's making a good coin. So he wasn't
because
picking
if
up.
it's allegedly Daphne Joy, I just follow her. The girl have a banging body.
No, that's why she has a good life.
Pero wala, but bisa
Banging
definitely
body.
OnlyFans. So ama
Yeah.
lesa, mi no sa si mi ting time não tem que bruxa, porque ela mention over di ku ela mention OF na Diddy e Diddy abise ku no. Desi é por haciele. So it was
Yeah,
etapa
she was gonna
haciende
start
kaba.
it. She was gonna start it, and she ran it across him, and like what he thought about it, and I think he must tell her
Ela
no.
bisa no, ela bisa que no mar.
Okay, I'm not
So-
comprende. I'm a comprende ku ela. She already had it going on. But remember, she's not with her baby daddy no more.
She had modeling gigs, because I remember when I started to follow her like donkey years ago. She does swimwear.
Okay.
Most probably.
And
It's
she-
Miami.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Miami
Instagram.
girl.
Miami, and she has a
Drea,
banging-
everybody had a
yeah.
swimwear line,
And
right?
she has a banging body, so I think she was like a kind of like a swimwear
For
model.
sure.
Yeah.
And that's why she was saying that, mi kita corda, she said that estaba haciendo OnlyFans and she was making good money de su OnlyFans, pero su OnlyFans content was not her and anybody else. It was legit isuso. Y según me, it wasn't all bare nudity. Estaba gewoon possibly in the lingerie, in the swimsuits,
Yeah.
pero era like pay for these photos, you know?
Yeah.
Type ish. She was making a good buck off of it.
Or maybe he didn't know. Dus willen we informeren and tell someone, nah,
She
you can't do
she
that.
did inform him that so he was like, nah, like I can take care of you. I can give you all of that money instead of you doing it. I can get. So that's where he always goes to, like, hey, I can give you the better life. I understand what you're working towards, but I can give you the
I-stop na di
better
hasi
life.
algo. So ito take
100%.
ownership din ng...
Sí.
because they're on the grind. Hamburg, man. Okay, I think turcos ko bakiar kinang. All you have to do is just take this one pill. Ito man Bill Cosby.
The red
Take
pill.
this one pill and
Like the Matrix, you mean? The red pill?
be outside, and then once you come back in, like, there's gonna be a male here. He gonna be doing the thing. I'm gonna have on a hijab, and I'm gonna just be here, like, you know,
The hijab.
wanky welly, you know.
Oh my God,
The
the
hijab
hijab.
for me. I don't think the Muslim them is really
I
happy
can't
with
get over
that.
that.
I
I
don't think
cannot
they're
get over. What? The
I don't
hijab.
think
Ito
they're
the
happy.
otro. What's the name again?
I don't think they're happy with
Not the hijab. The one. O sungo pa to ake wo so. He was
burqa.
The burqa.
Yeah. I don't think they're happy with that one though.
Oh my
Listen.
God. Okay.
This man. Pero
Mira,
that's
espera nanta basic therapy também com ele, no? So
he needs it. He definitely
See.
needs it. It's too much trauma, clearly.
for the time que eu também passei ito nang também, mita espera nang
And she
Ayun, di ko
also
alam
she
eh.
also mentioned he liked for her to wear cheap lingerie and stripper heels.
yes.
So
They found the stripper heels. Remember when they seized the Miami property? They found a lot of heels and a lot of stripper heels.
and she said that he used to make them use like 24 bottles of baby oil.
Per
session.
session. Yes.
24.
Unda tur
What is wrong with you,
Unda
sir?
oil ita buy. They had like a pool or something. Kung
Yes,
ano
he
man
liked
eh.
to have inflated pools
Okay.
and then
Because he liked to see that body glistening.
and get him beat up. I like to see it too. I ain't gonna lie about it. Like,
Mita pa yun the
mina sa
picture.
di tanto hope as
Mina
it
pa
as
yun
sila
the
pero
Exactly.
Hey, I like when the body look healthy.
I like a little oily body.
When the skin look
Yeah.
healthy and
Especially when they're black. Like, ooh.
Bambara que tu rato mita kera seta alo kun nostur ta gusta aesthetic DJ or que
Correcto.
body ta glow so minota blame
Yeah.
pa essay.
I'm not mad at that.
But I mean, at all.
It's the excessiveness.
Yeah. We don't need 24
And then
bottles.
imino pa yun the picture inflatable pool, the bottles, and then the burqa. Like, I mean, safule ko ku otro to
Him
man
just standing there.
I mean, to overwhelmed.
I wouldn't be able to relax at all. Like, listen, don't put nothing in me.
Hey,
Back up. Back
That's
up.
why the escort couldn't get, you know, he couldn't do
Hasta-
what he had to do because
It's
it was a
true.
little too much.
It's too much.
Hasta anang tata man what the hell is this? Man
It's a little too
nang tata
much.
undi ki confused.
Yeah.
And the hindi tanto details ko. Nos even yame Daphne or nos sige yame mani.
I think let's just
Jane
let's call her the Jane.
Basi
Yeah.
yame Jane Doe.
Jane Doe, yeah.
Eta ta duna algun details di ko eta ting preferencia di quadi escort nang eta bata prefera sa tindi nang tabata mas
Returning.
gentle kune.
Yeah.
Desta bata mas empathetic kune nanto mane eta mane simi por akis uno ta esung aki pas eta bata hobi mas gentle kumi e eta bata wak mi mane saki kumi ta going through família outra nanta ta bruto kamen.
Essa é mesmo um também que a sentir uma empatia para Cassie, porque tá tem
I don't
ora
remember
Cassie
so many names.
What was his name? Hihara.
See, kung uni na puntre mane, why do you do this? Why
Yeah.
are you staying?
But he got a funny name because he was called the something, and people were like, "Why do you call yourself?"
Probably.
Whatever. So he was the one that was gentle with Cassie and tata
Sí.
compadecer com ele what she was going through.
Sigumi no também
it's not that one.
No, sigumi no.
Okay.
Sigumi sa kita yung number di hindi.
Okay.
Sa kita yung
'Cause
normal
this-
name.
Yeah, this one used to call himself something. The one that write
Something
the
like
book.
Equalizer or something.
No,
Okay, yeah, another one that wrote the book.
The one that wrote the book.
I can't remember his name, but he had a book about his experience with a celebrity couple,
Yeah.
and it was like a fantasy book.
And
Pero
he has a joking name.
I know who it is. I
But
don't
then
know who.
he said the name had nothing to do with the escort. It had to do when he used to play basketball.
Okay.
And that's how they know him by in the basketball
Yeah.
thing.
So, nanta sina hopi?
It's a
Nanta
lot.
sina hopi jagay na aki ko at this point.
The
Registered.
Punisher is a
Registered that we know of.
The Punisher. The Punisher.
The Punisher.
Yeah,
That.
the Punisher.
The
Yeah.
Amita kera ko this whole thing wasn't even about the women. It was
About the
about the
men.
men. It was about the men.
100%.
He wanted to see
Hey,
the men.
listen. I tell my sister that, you know. I think, you know what? I don't think this had to do with it. That's why he treats.
No.
That's why he treats them so badly, because he wants to live through them.
He won't live through
Yes.
them.
He
That's
wants
exactly
to
what it is.
live through them. He wants him to be in their position, and because probably he can't come out like that, this is what he doing.
But that's
my
what
theory.
that's what Jane Doe also testified
That's my
today.
theory.
She was like, "Well, I think he might be bi, honestly, because you know,
Yeah.
like he probably seemed like he wanted it too, you know, like
But
he
when
could be
I
gay, pero
Doon nakara kiko Orlando Brown abisa.
Mm-hmm.
Ko in the joking ko itahasi ela mention ko yeah I did something to Diddy. Pero hindi nakakiri.
yeah, Diddy's a
And
power
now
bottom.
all of a sudden he's sane, no? Desde ko elabay, desde ko Diddy bay sira, ito papya super normal, ito very cohesive ko turkos katabisa. So he was just playing dumb to the tempo naki.
And
It
remember,
was.
and remember the allegations too from 50 Cent, no?
Which one?
He been saying that Diddy a little fruity.
Oh no, 50 been on it. He has no mercy. And now I don't know if y'all see like a lot of the public comments. They're like, no, 50's doing too much. This is not nice to pray on his downfall. Pay attention. All of this is paid media. All of this is paid media to make Diddy look better in the outside world, at least.
Kung ano sino?
So they pay the public to speak. So not specifically the public, but these are bots. To say like, hey, no, like, hey, the shade room has this thing.
Okay, yeah.
Send these bots to say this type of comment in this richting. So then you're gonna see a bunch of these type of comments popping up.
Yeah.
Like, no, like
Tearing down a
50
black
tear
man. Yeah.
And you know what? You know what you're saying is very true, because I have made this myself. I've been in pages on Instagram where you talk about a particular topic, right? And then you start to see bunch of comments of people who are against whatever is being discussed. And then when you go on their pages, they follow all of these all of these Instagram accounts that talk about that particular topic, and nobody's following them. They have no pictures on
serio?
Instagram.
it's all bots.
So I was like, wait a minute, this seems like is that thing. And it happens a lot on Instagram.
So
So you have to be very
their job is to make sure you don't want to comment. So you go into that comment section and you're just seeing a bunch of negative comments. You're like, never mind.
and they get into it when you're spewing facts. They get into it with you.
For sure. But it's not real people. It's
It's not
legit
real
bots.
people. Yeah.
Gewoon, hey, listen, attack. And hey, it's serious money going into this.
Papiano dia say no, me dado wonder si a senhora kuna es un gasi skandal ding courtroom. Você vai que say? They removed a woman, because ela by has drug, and the papia over the say they're tearing a powerful black man down, and she was like, he's perfect. Diddy is perfection. Why are you doing this to him? Kiko, the higher power is doing this to him. So I've been wondering, si eta either paid or eta just uninang kuta like that serious about defending, black people, and then,
It could be both.
It could be both, because you know what? If it's something I realized when I was in New York, there's a lot of street people walking around.
For sure.
You might you might have one of those, like, those outliers. You might have one of those, but maybe it could be a paid one too.
Pero we see it here as well. Some people will follow people blindly, and we see it in politics here.
See,
No matter what you
and
say,
that bot thing,
it's
cabrito nang.
and
Bay ng
that
tabay.
and
Iya,
that
burrito
bot
lang.
thing,
Bay
that
ng tabay.
bot thing, I believe that has been used here as well.
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
gonna mention,
Kiko,
that
a
bot
payment,
thing,
a payment.
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my God,
Because
a lot of people
sometimes
use
I
bots.
just be like, okay, in this discussion, right, that people be commenting here on the island, like, why all of them have Spanish last name, and then they're talking so good papiamento, and they know so good what's going on. I'll be like, this is
You
real
very
fact.
informed.
You
Steph,
very
vai hinga de un rabbit hole.
joke,
Tapos kami ta sinto bayro ano profile man.
No.
Yeah, I mean like this.
Okay, Steph Gustaredo. No, Steph, you fast. No, Steph, you very fast. Cause you just be digging in things. Look, she be like, yeah, and then follow to the head, like,
Boom, boom. I like that.
That's
I like
fast,
that. I
that's
like that.
investigation.
Hey, now
boy.
let me tell you something. If I didn't
Gori,
like,
no hace nada. Like, she was like,
Quem tá arranhando sata? Stephanie. Passou su number da Stephanie, que man.
ya tú sabes. I'm gonna give you a go to work. See, I'm not to go some in fashion and other things I'm interested in so much. I gotta go work for the CIA. Tranquilo.
Definitely.
or a
I'm
PI.
going-
You can do a PI here.
I going to find out.
You could do PI here, because I don't think Aruba has personal investigators.
Bom, tá querendo?
I don't know, Anto. I've never heard of, like,
I do.
you do?
Pero no que te trabalhamos para governo, sino que bota paguei para hasi
Sa
supos
um
na
personal
banda.
investigator?
Sim.
Anto, the
É
has
tata
research pabo.
investigar, é tata vai investigar um fraude mapa dime.
Oh, wow.
Pani, mi nota pa pidi lokal ng mas. Please stop.
Escándalo.
Mi nota pa pidi lokal ng mas. No, we're not doing this.
Oh, Lord.
Diz para ser de maybe it's a tip for another day, pero
Pero quem contracte abo?
pero no. So wa, e vrouw dat een vrouw was die school komt dat bij. En dan después o casa também ela bem como substitute teacher.
Okay.
And then después die para eens como ela vira was. Ainda met dat in school aí. And then the husband a busca e vrouw a busca private investigator aqui para investigar husband because he was cheating.
Oh, okay.
Sí, então que dat corre blacked out SUV and the whole thing. Pero também was sobre que SUV aqui todo hora usa para transport turista, cultura com aides. Dat tem diferente uso. Dus não dat é strictamente essay. Pero he was being paid to investigar aqui su casa. And then he was doing like drive-bys durante case, and then he found out. Sí, nanta existia. Maybe he's the only one, I don't know. Ando toevallig mahaya sa DJ. Pero nanta existia porque sa algo para pagando.
Oh, wow.
Ito basi su drive-bys. Ando ku camera, filme pa pasa prueba na Yes, girl.
Oh, wow.
I'm not lying, guys. I'm not lying.
I believe you. I believe you. I'm kidding shing shing.
It's a line of work.
He could end a lot of book career.
I'm into bonding and say maybe I could start a bit.
Basta honestamente me quero atrás episode de cheaters like light por exemplo.
Corre que câmera.
Até. Johnny Bean, no sacará pra cá, vá.
Bate na ventana.
Sally. I would die, like, no, mijo no. Paso gente cara ami com gente só ambra, me vai off. Me vai off, like, hey, que passava, hey, só te grava. Nah.
Char de momar.
Girl! Off na beach. Nossa, not shit.
Você que deu de business.
Sé, mensen lagi na paz. Vamos fazer Mandela effect. Eko nunca na paz. Conversation aqui nunca na paz.
Yeah, delete it from our memories.
Yeah. Okay, actually we have a comment here. Uhende Abisa. Okay, the name was the Punisher, correct? Okay. Miozotis, come through, baby girl. She said, ami tava daquele que tava quer para Passou tava tinha momento que depois de escort acaba de bing, tava em outro câmera e tava quer para Cassie rub sperm riba su Diddy pecho.
Yeah, we forget about that element. So that's the part also that make me think like, no, he want to be in Cassie body, right? No, he want to be in Cassie body.
But I mean, for you to go through all of that, ain't best to just hire like an escort for yourself and just like.
That's what I was saying.
Jump back on it.
Just live
That's
your
what I was
truth.
saying. You have
Just
the money to
live
be
your truth. Just live your truth.
But I think
If that's what you like
that.
that. Done. But if that's what you like that.
And I mean,
I mean hip hop, right? Then hip hop na yun nang tabay really come
But
out,
it's
not gonna happen.
In 2025, and we have a lot of artists within the industry that are coming out and are saying, "Look, this is who I am," and that's it. But yeah.
But you know, they gonna watch like Diddy come. I mean, even though people speculate already, but Diddy come out and be like,
we
don't talk to you no more. Like, look how quick they move up. You know, the industry is like San Nicolas. It's very small. Okay, man. It seems big, but like
for instance, if you have to take, okay, maybe he wasn't in the black entertainment industry, but he was in the Latin industry. Everybody did know that Living La Vida Loca guy
Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin.
He
had
couldn't
sugar
hide
in
it.
his tank.
But he couldn't hide it, Steph. Come on.
And then when he come up, people was like, but we've been knowing that since
Exactly.
1990
Pero Diddy was very different.
He has been fruity since childhood.
Yeah.
He's been fruity.
He had a little too much sugar in his tank.
Outside, inside, out. Just living la vida loca. That already telling you everything you need to know. But she's in the superstition. She's not super nothing. You in the superstition.
But I can remember being small and then not wanting us to watch Ricky Martin.
But serio?
Because it was like, he had too much sugar.
Yeah.
Another
That's
band?
like a Latina household.
Yeah, he was like,
Pero
"Oh."
bota imagina Diddy.
It was he and Juan Gabriel. They didn't like us.
Juan Gabriel.
They
I
said
don't
Juan
know him, pero I know his music. I've heard
Dime
like people
cuando
talk about
tú. Dime cuando
And you know
tú.
the little
No?
shoulder thing, you know?
they like a shoulder. Hey, that's one thing about Maricos. Oh gosh, about us. Sorry guys. That's one thing about us. Hey, we like a shoulder moment, boy.
Yeah, like.
Just give us a
Así
moment
na
to
bossa.
rakata. Hey, boss, just
Así na bossa.
And that was Juan Gabriel, boy.
No busca outro caminho. Just walk his
Just walk his
shoulder.
shoulder.
Walk on loss e tal.
Nos
Na botar.
gusta.
And the
Uno
hand,
de-
when he used to do it, the hand, when
Hey,
you sing,
yes.
like,
Just living la vida loca.
Stop de busca de qualquer outro movement na bo shoulder and sumana botar
walk
outro
us.
quem tá.
Just
But
walk
I mean,
us.
Papai disse, but imagine Diddy coming out in the 2000s. That was
Yeah, it's
that would have
okay,
never
yeah,
happened.
maybe he
That
had
would
to
have
come
happened.
out when he had to come out, but I mean, live your truth, man. You're a billionaire. Who you care?
Yeah.
You don't care right now.
I
You shouldn't
mean-
care. You're a billionaire.
But this also goes to show you on how much of their assets really belong to them. Because, and this is a thing that why it's so important for us to not enamor the celebrity life is because a lot of things are leased and borrowed. They don't own a lot of the things. So everything is on a, hey, listen, it's a false pretense. I need this fronting from you. Okay, you're a billionaire, but all of the assets are you're
Are
part
tied.
owner
Yeah, but you know,
from
they're tied to something.
to something. So
Yeah.
somebody at any given moment can
It's
be like,
not-
hey, I'm done with you. I'm
it's
done with you.
not-
I'm done with you.
It's not what you call liquid asset.
They don't
That
have-
is
most of them don't
easily
have it.
accessible. It's always tied to some other thing.
They don't
That's
they don't
true.
own it. So that's why, and you see now, look at Kanye West, how everybody like backed out. Now Diddy, like everybody's like backing out, like, hey, revolt, this one drop. Like
Same,
everybody's
same,
like,
same.
figure it out. Like I don't want nothing.
Same.
Me and my business want nothing to do with this.
But
So
you know, like what I still find like how like all these ladies that are testifying, like I just make the comparison with like the young Miami, right? Young Miami.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Like Carisha, like she did know how to finesse this man that she didn't run the
I
same
think
field.
she knew. I mean, kaya ito ta undi es unang
She
on
was
his
one-
good side.
Oh, she's one of them that they like it.
See, no, I mean,
Because maybe she was a little freak too. And she liked it.
was.
She said she was.
She's a city girl.
She said she was. Pero amin ito kaya ko tour. Imagine, ta deri, bata de mundo aki, bating thousands of women lined up. Min ito kaya tour dinang award tratamalo. I think some of them were on his good side. Itambe ding
Mas sabi na kere Carisha tati yung tigi mas kaya. Me to be very honest. Ita
Could
ting kaya.
be tambe
Kasi
kung
si
sa
bota
itabate.
si bota comparar din característica de persona, si bota comparar Cassie e Carisha of Cassie e Daphne Joy, me kere Cassie Daphne Joy ta kai into the same kind of
They come from
like,
farandula, pero
No, but I mean like as person wise, like maybe easily influenced
Mi no conoce.
or no, but just like
Sí, sí, sí.
outside looking in.
Ah,
no?
okay,
like
okay.
maybe easily influenced and as opposed to Carisha, she's from the street, so she know how the game is played.
But she was also mentioned in Lil Rod's, the producer, his lawsuit against Diddy, which is also coming up.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's that innocent, honestly. And
Carisha.
Yes.
What was mentioned?
I think she
I'm
was
not-
guilty of something.
I'm not really.
So Lil
Amita
Rod,
quiere-
No, pero pensamiento bisa pasó eta gene de Kaya. No, not that she from Kaya people that she was literally on Kaya, but she got street smart.
no,
Sí,
she's
sí.
street smart.
As opposed to the other two that are
Pero aqui ko
testifying.
Jane daw abiso kung nata kere ko tapapiando di Carisha, ta ko ora tapapiando di outro girlfriend ko deri tapatating di kong a girlfriend AC tapos tahaya nice birthday party. Ito tahaya a good treatment and she wanted. Ito ni Ami tapos kaya di kong Ami no tahaya si Ami tahaya bati, Ami tahaya drugs, pero otra persona aki tahaya all the nice things. This bisa ito bisa he was picking and choosing King tapos on his nice side and to kuwadi nang ito trata malo based on what? I don't know.
No, but then what you're saying really makes me think based on characteristics.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fully believe that all the way. Sorry. Because, listen, it sounds like she was kind of like another Kim Porter, but at the same time, no. Pasobra, Kim was also involved in the freak-offs. And, again, look at the time frame, how long everybody was with him. She was with him for, you just reported, 3 years. Carisha didn't make the 2-year mark.
No, he went lock up.
Okay, so, and what all the girls them say, what Cassie always say from the get-go, it's over a year after that love bombing
It stop.
is when it stops all suddenly until it kumisa punta pa freak offs nang punta pa nang and then mane e pasa e primeira biyaha bakum bira filth pe like después ko e pasa ere but just mane
You have a point, but it could also be the other way around. What about
we wouldn't know no more because they don't have it no more. Ain't gonna happen no more.
What about if the Carisha was just like a female version of him? She like it. So
I mean,
that was like
she did say on her show she liked golden showers and she had certain things. Pero she told Gina, yes.
Si Mikia, mita po nebo tal course.
Diddy can have you on your knees. You're an eater.
Exactly.
Who did that? Carisha?
Carisha told her that.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, if I have to analyze characteristics of the individual between Cassie Ventura and Jane Doe and Carisha, I think Carisha got all that treatment because she has that street smarts.
Maybe Carisha was his J-Lo.
Yeah, and if you have to do compare that also with just relationships in general, sometimes people ask, okay, like why the one in the home does get treated bad and the one on the street does get treated good? And the one on the street, the man know that she probably sleeping with people, she doing what she want, is because at the end of the day, the man like the bad B.
Yeah.
No, for
There's
sure.
There's a whole book about that, actually.
Yeah.
For sure.
Treat man bad. When you treat them bad, you're going to see you have them on the table at you.
100%.
And I used to remember, I used to have a little Dominicano neighbor used to tell me, treat them bad, Stephanie, treat them bad.
And then
it's true.
And that was back in Valero there. She had her little Mexicano, and the Mexicano used to put everything in her money for her. She said, yes, Stephanie, you got to treat them bad.
Sometimes it works. I'm not mad at that. Okay.
It's true.
But listen. Light. Pero I also do feel like Carisha might have easily just came out on top just because her timing. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it could be possibly timing.
Net.
So
it didn't get bad.
She was about to get
Did he fight?
Because she was already starting to go to the parties and all this good stuff. So she was just into that, and the fact that she got to feel the superiorness of I could say this publicly, like Diddy could have you doing this, so don't bother with me.
Met Gala
Cassie
Cassie.
So it was in that phase, and remember, we also have to pay attention. The moment she got involved with Diddy, did she or did she not start clearing off from all of her people? And that's how it started. She stopped with JT. She stopped with this one. Santana. Who was next to her? Saucy Santana.
Yeah.
The booty boy.
Yeah.
Of course, keep Diddy, keep him around for sure.
Yeah.
But that black one there, she gotta go.
Yeah.
Because JT is street smart.
JT
Takaya.
Yeah, JT Takaya.
Okay, man, she gonna pick up. You see when she was go papi.
JT was like, hey, no te guste cuenta. Sí.
Hasi direchi.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Carisha was all giggly and like,
You see the love bombing. You also see the let me separate you from your people. Let me separate you from your label. Your label wants to offer you a career. Okay, I can give you Revolt. I can give you this. I can give you this. So she was in the love bombing phase.
Yeah.
Tiki, getting everybody off so I can get you isolated on this island. And then we can start. So, hey, take this. Because in Lil Rod's lawsuit, he was talking about how Carisha was like trying to force her cousin to give the dude head. And like, one much he talked about the pink powder. every single thing. His lawsuit was very detailed.
Who took that pink powder? Carisha?
I can't remember if they said she was also using or not, pero
Quem gaita?
it wasn't a percent. Lerota, a producer who produced a ultimo album de Diddy Love.
Okay.
And he never got paid
The
for
R&B,
it.
the
And
R&B,
yeah.
okay.
So
Hey, ain't I gonna lie, they like that track though.
no, he had good track. But I mean,
That's
the unfair part is because other people put in a lot of hard work.
Right.
And now because it's one person, it dictates that, hey, we're
You don't wanna listen
canceling
to
all
it,
of this
yeah.
music. And it's like,
Because
Full
the
trabaho
the
aba-
girl from Power was on it. What's her name? I love her style, by the way.
which one?
The
Notori?
one- No, so the last track, the hit that went.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to it like that. I wasn't a Diddy fanatico like
The
that.
one that. No, I'm gonna sing right now, but So it was with Eric Billing. How is his name?
Bellinger,
yeah,
something like that, huh?
Yeah, so
Him.
that track, and then they had the girl from Power in the video clip.
I don't know which girl from Power, baby. You got to say a name of.
No,
Yeah, I mean, no, Power
no,
is
I
amazing.
can't say her name right now with my mommy brain.
No, well then. Like a coin, ma.
Yeah.
I'm in a
But anyway, it was a nice track. I ain't gonna lie, it was a very nice song, and it did well on the
He
charts.
works with talented people. That's what
Yeah.
we know. So there's no denying that. Biggie Smalls, like he worked with the best of the best.
Yeah.
Mary J, everybody. So we not gonna pretend like he doesn't have connections to work with amazing
Claro.
and very talented people.
And it's yammer, you know,
It's
it's
extremely yammer.
because the artistry is insane, but just the person behind it is just like a
He
D-head,
is.
you know?
He's a demon.
And
He's a
it's-
demon.
yeah,
He's a
and it's
demon.
just- it's just
He
like-
has demons.
Yeah, and it's just like our whole R. Kelly thing too is like
Another
the
one.
artistry,
Another
the
one.
you know, he bring out so much hits. We grew up listening to these songs, but just the person behind it is just.
And
like
then
a whole
sometimes you have to like
fifty-six.
link the music, like all the ladies in the club. Like, are you singing about 14-year-olds or?
I was
You know-
escuchando su música. I was meeting wait a minute.
You kind of have to like stop
Wait a
and think like,
minute.
who is this written for? Like, what were you
Yeah.
talking about? Bump and grind.
Kika
Bump and
tata
grind. Who?
Kika tata pensando riba jura tata
Your
sa-
wife, that old lady, or like some young person,
That
underage
kid,
girl,
kung su
Aliyah?
mayor na nga laga sa J or something.
Hey, when you go back and listen to Aliyah songs, the 4th page letter,
Okay.
age is nothing but a number.
Okay.
Aha.
Rock the boat. Yeah,
Rock-
Aliyah.
No, but when the rock the boat come
No,
out,
but
yeah.
you know what I mean.
But yeah, like okay.
Rocking wrong things.
Yeah, so sometimes you have to really pay attention to the lyrics.
The
of
lyrics,
these
the lyrics,
songs,
the
'cause
lyrics.
it says a story.
That's artistry.
Yeah.
Mas depois de anos nós também bem.
Legit.
Kiko
Money
tata
sample,
going on.
money
Aha,
sample.
money sample.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, listen. We gotta pull out because it's already past.
Don't say
8.
pull out agora aqui.
Oh God, sorry, that sounds bad. My bad. But before we do, ladies, as always, please plug yourselves. Let the people know where they can find you, and we could wrap this up.
Staff Roxette everywhere. Eu vou sacar para acompanhar meu Staff Roxette riba Twitter, riba TikTok, riba Instagram, riba Snapchat. Follow me.
Okay, headband.
Sabe what in Twitter?
I do. I barely use it. Meta just
Sí.
busco mani ora thing like Twitter drama of mani.
Me tata tem threads, but makite.
I have it. I use Twitter.
Ah,
for,
bota post riba threads turora. Não sei se você
ito,
pero
sí,
ito
ito by
by. Ito
automatis.
just by.
Sí.
A mim tá subir riba mês. Me não sa pa mim ito mani the most. I wouldn't say boring, but me know I get into it.
I got into it, and I was having a lot of discussions with people on there. That's why I say no. It's a little toxic for me.
Yeah.
What, Twitter
That's-
of threads?
Threads.
Okay.
It's a fake Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter is um menos me usa, pero letterlijk se tem beef temporada de carnaval. Me to subir riba definitely. Vou aqui com nada visa, pero my favorite TikTok. That's my girl.
No, Twitter, para mí tá just legit. I follow all the OnlyFans models. Like,
Tem sério?
they have good content. Like,
I
said them
mean,
little-
si Boke
them
Waka
little
say
clips.
Twitter is the place.
What?
It's completely uncensored. So
Hey,
yeah,
I love what?
It's fully staff. It's fully like kids.
Hey, Twitter just got good little what?
Si botin Twitter iba pa telefon, no do na ba yun ang edbit sa
See,
telefon.
do not.
Paso, eta, enota ni, eta kung come up on your tab, no mas research.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody you
see.
following could just repost it or
Exactly.
whatever. Like, it's whatever.
Okay.
See, I mean,
Yeah.
pesay, ora, si dia po decidi de abrir OnlyFans.
You have to promote it on Twitter.
Botin ko promote riba Twitter. Assim na to, kung na
That's-
high
yeah.
attraction riba ng...
You
wow.
comment on
Yes.
somebody else's own, like with your own pictures or your own things.
Assim na to promote mo.
No, but if I have to open an OnlyFans, it's gonna be for my foot.
Yeah.
También.
On Twitter.
That makes money. That makes money.
Hey, yeah,
so I heard.
It
And my
makes
toes are gonna be looking
money.
cute.
I hate to a shit. Oh, that is so gross.
Tiene autoestima. Tiene autoestima.
We have a friend. Vamos a get over. Gross. Anyway, Steph, plug yourself.
Yeah, like I said, my Instagram is private. I have to go make the fun site yet, but you can follow me at the Cowork Aruba on
Her.
Instagram and on Facebook.
All right, you all. So you heard it here. All right, check the ladies out. But in the meantime, my loves, we are at the end of the show. I hope y'all had a great time with me. I definitely had a great time with y'all. So stay blessed, stay beautiful. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Keep it locked. Stay right here. Or well, yeah, don't go nowhere. Okay, this is XFM 102.7 FM, babies. I am Shot Gardemba Barrio, and of course, this was the Periodico Show, babies. And this is also Order in the Court. Nos vemos hasta mañana. Oh, by the way, guys, tomorrow Melanie will be here with us. Okay, we're gonna have a Zodiac tarot card readings. Yes. Oh, it's going down. It's going down. We're gonna touch base with all the zodiacs, and she's gonna give y'all a card for each zodiac, so you can know, you can stay pending, and she gonna read out what your zodiac can expect the month of June. All right, that's tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay, nos vemos. Facebook.